somebody was a gentleman and carried his sister's scooter across the road for her. And we were telling him he did amazing, but now he rode away on it, so they're fighting. I didn't finish off the vlog last night. Wasn't feeling great. Didn't really get enough to go into a full vlog. So this morning we're starting off. The girls are eating breakfast. The boys are off to school. Before I have to run Bailey to school, I'm putting together our pea soup for supper. I soaked the peas overnight in this bowl. I've got a nice ham bone from Christmas, and I'm gonna turn that into supper for tonight, so that makes it super easy. Once I'm done this morning, that's it for the rest of the day. Best meal ever. Best surprise ever? I came back from dropping Bailey off at school.
And I just done my morning list of times.
She's done her morning list, and she's sitting at the table ready to do schoolwork. This girl is dressed and ready for the day. I think we might still have to do teeth and hair, right? But you're dressed. Thank you so much, girls.
You're welcome.
It's so appreciated. That is so helpful for Mom. Like, huge helpful.
And I made my bed too.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
This girl just wrote her name. Look at that. Way to go. Tig's working on time. How many minutes till the next hour? We've got this. This day is going so well. It's exciting.
I'm happy.
You're happy? Yeah, you're writing. You're learning to read. You're learning so much. Can you write it now one time without the dotted lines down here? Do you think you can do it? Having a little bit of a meltdown over here. I had to print off a bunch of multiplication sheets for Tegan. That's one of the things about homeschooling. Her program just rushes right through learning multiplication, and she's needing a little more time and a little more practice in order to solidify the concept. So I have been using all sorts of different sites to print off multiplication worksheets in order to try and get her more fluent in her multiplication so that she can move on a little bit easier. I did find out that she doesn't need to know past 5 times 5, but we're going to try and work past it, see if we can get her so that she knows all of them next year. Addie's trying to set something up with a pillow, and it is not going well. And I think it must be snack time because she's starting to sound a little bit hangry over here. One of the tricks we're finding that helps is setting a timer. She's very motivated to get it done, and she's racing the clock here. Ran over to pick up Bailey. The girls are done school for the day, which is awesome because that leaves my whole afternoon open. It's kind of funny how when you're homeschooling and you work from home and all those things, you get in the car and you start to drive somewhere and you realize that there's a life outside of your house. I was having one of those moments today as I was driving to pick up Bailey. It was like, oh my goodness, there is life happening outside of our house because all the busyness and all of my focus is so on my family and what's going on and making supper, and Kieran comes home for lunch, and you know, at 3:10 Caden's off school and all of these things, and that's constantly what goes through your mind. But the funny thing is that you just don't realize that life is going on for everybody else outside of the space that you're in. Sometimes it makes such a huge difference for me just to get out of the house and into the vehicle and start driving away from the house, and it can just be something that drains the stress, or it just helps me to realize how sunny and beautiful it is out and how it's worthwhile getting outside and pushing myself to step outside of our space so that I can enjoy what's going on outside and around us. My split pea soup is coming. It smells good in here. You can see the bones sticking up there. The peas are starting to break down. Pretty soon it'll be nice and thick. Most of the kids like it. So I'm done working out and it's almost time to go get Caden from school. And I have a confession to make. I'm a chocolate girl. These are one of my favorite chocolates, and I can't get them up here in Canada. I can only get them in the States. So I just stocked up. You can see it says large bag. so even though I just worked out, I just had one because I just needed one. One does the trick that I hide them in my closet so that nobody else knows where they are, and I can sneak up here in my closet and eat them when nobody else knows. So this is my confession on a vlog. All of you guys will know, but unless my family watches this, they'll never know. Unless one of you tells them. See if you can. Anyway, I'm going to walk over to Cato's school and pick him up. Going to see if Clancy wants to go with me. It is gorgeous outside. It is 8 degrees, and I am looking forward to getting out there. The girls want to come with me, ride some scooters, bikes, whatever, just to get outside and enjoy the sunshine. The ring of my crock pot fills up with water just around the edge right here, and it overflows. It comes up over the edge, over the handle, over here. And then it drips onto the counter, and it makes burning smells because sometimes it goes down inside of the heated drum, and it's kind of annoying. So my fix is paper towel. Back in the day, we didn't even buy paper towel. It was a frill at our house. But now that we've got paper towel consistently, I have no idea what I did without it. I did recently buy some bamboo paper towel replacement that I want to give a try. I'm trying to go a little more green. So one of these days I'll pull it out and try it, and I'll let you guys know what you think. I actually just bought some stuff for cleaning windows, so maybe I'll give it a go on that and see how it goes. I've never tried it, and I don't know anybody else who has. Tiggy claims that she saw a robin. I'll have to keep my eyes open. Somebody was a gentleman and carried his sister's scooter across the road for her. And we were telling him he did amazing, but now he rode away on it, so they're fighting. These girls are snacking outside. Came home from our walk and they wanted to be out there with their babies. So funny. Just noticed these on my chair. It's a silly putty container. There's nothing worse than empty silly putty containers and not knowing where the silly putty is.
Let the wheels dry.
These guys stayed out for an extra hour after we came back.
You're welcome.
I hear Addie's bleeding.
Yeah, we were pulling apart a thing to try to make like this little sitting thing for Addie, but it was a thorn.
Fish the bone out and the meat. Now I've got to chop the meat up and add it back in. And we've got biscuits going on in the oven. Supper is almost ready. Sounds like somebody is hurting after being outside. Got to go check out that, see if we need band-aids or just some hugs to fix it up before we have supper.
Good night.
Good night.
What are you doing?
I'm laying on the floor. What does it look like?
Your pants look like they're big enough for 2 people your size.
They're really not.
Do you know what? Did you trip because I said, "Are you okay?"
You did.
And he didn't answer, so he must be mortally injured.
I am mortally injured.
Yeah.
I can't walk.
All right, love you. Good night.
Come on.